A lot of shows go well past their sell-by date, and that's the rigor that is extraordinary about Jesse Armstrong. He was saying last night at the premiere how sad he was, and then somebody shouted, "Yeah, but you're the one who stopped it." He's played a big card in terms of trying to keep his children at bay because he knows that they're going to up the business good and proper if they take over. But the cost in terms of his sense of aloneness, I mean, his marriage has failed, clearly. He's with this wonderful young woman who clearly adores him, and he's having reasonably good time with her. But also the fact that his kids are still found wanting, and that's the frustrating thing about them. And now they've kind of extricated themselves so that they haven't turned up for his birthday party, And so he's feeling, for Logan, he's feeling a little bit sad, really, a little bit vulnerable, And he doesn't feel that very often. But that's his problem, you see. His problem is he loves his children. He would be a lot better off if he didn't love his children. But he's a father. He's a father. Of course he loves his children. But that's his Achilles heel, the love that he has for his children. And that's the thing that he can't get over or get round, that's what stops him at every given turn. He does say to his children, and this to me was one of the key lines of the whole thing with Logan. He says, "You are not serious people." And that's very, very important to him in terms of Waystar Roykill. They're a big disappointment in that way because of their avarice and because their sense of entitlement, which is all they've got to offer. At the end of the day, you have to grow up. You really have to grow up. And they don't want to grow up.
I love you, but you are not serious people.
I have it on good authority. There is a kill list. Ken, is your head on straight?
We've been schooled by a barbarian that goes by the name Logan Roy.
He has this very strong relationship with Colin, his minder. He's always there. He's an ex-policeman. He does his job. He does say, "You're probably my best friend. You're just there. You don't question. You're not after anything. There's been no ulterior motive at present whatsoever." And that is hugely refreshing and touching. And there's a wonderful scene that we have. I think it's one of the best scenes I've had in the whole show, where I just say to him, "You're my best pal." And it's such a surprise, from the audience's point of view, that suddenly Logan has this moment of real tenderness. Of course, it goes Logan-wise as well. That was probably my favorite scene.
I'm going to build something bigger, faster, wilder. I want to kill the opposition. Cut their throats! We are pirates!
A lot of shows go well past their sell-by date, and that's the rigor that is extraordinary about Jesse Armstrong. He was saying last night at the premiere how sad he was, and then somebody shouted, "Yeah, but you're the one who stopped it." But he's still sad. And I think he's sad because he knew from his own career point of view as a writer, I mean, he's been doing this show for nearly 10 years, day in, day out. And he wants to move on to something else, go into other areas. And I think he's absolutely right. He doesn't want to flog this thing endlessly. It has a finite sense. And that's what's so great about the show. He's had the courage to say, "Okay, it's over. We're finishing." And that's what he's done. And he's done it in the most original and imaginative way. I think everybody's going to be very excited about season 4 for that very reason.